Okay, introduce yourself.
Renee.
Renee, okay.
Yeah.
And tell me about yourself, Renee.
Well, I was a mom of two, and I was doing housekeeping, and I braided hair, and I had built up a clientele for myself, and I had my own business, and I had made it to 27 years old, and I had moved to a domestic violence shelter because I had left a mental institution because I had passed out, and they put me on a 72-hour hold, and they said they had released me, and I went up and went back to my mom's house, and my kids were doing good, and they was living with their dad in Rhode Island, and I said, it's good, it's just me. And I went back to my mom's house after I got out. I was in there for like 5 days, and when I got out, she had stole my money, and when she stole my money, I told her, why did you do that when I already give you money, you know?
Right.
And tell her she can hang it up. You broke as fuck. You ugly. I got my wish, you know? So I had moved up to Henderson, and I was doing good. I started working at the airport. I got myself together, and I started looking back pretty, you know? And they kept following me saying, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're stupid. I'm going to keep following you until you do the things that you used to do. And I said, they wouldn't stop following me, you know?
Right.
And I said, Father, please don't let them get away with this, and please don't let them get away with liquidation. You know, I look ugly now. I can't get to where I'm going or anything. When I tried to get with the son out birth, they kidnapped him and was like, if you want him so fucking bad, prove it. And I was like, it ain't even serious. Y'all my best friends. What are y'all trying to prove? I could see if it was really Jay or D or somebody, you know? Then they said, oh, whatever. You got caught back in the same apartments where we hung your kid and hung you. And I said, okay, I'm over it. Then she was like, she's doing the wrong transformations. Then like all my hair started falling out. Then it grew back. And I was like, okay, just stay away from me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I woke up, my kid was hanging in a closet, and my mom was spitting on him. And she was like, because you always thought you was pretty, you think that this is a fucking show. You can hang it up. Your brother was your sex offender, and you knew it, and you tried to fuck them, and we wanted to see if we can get you liquidated.
Okay, can I ask you a few questions, Renee?
Yeah.
How did you first come to Las Vegas? What made you first come out here to Vegas, or Henderson, like you say? What made you first come out here? You say you from Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
So what made you come out here to Vegas?
I just came out here for a while because I was able to like foresee, and I just didn't know. I said, forgive him if she get hella dirty, and forgot that he was on his way to his prom. And because I'm 37. And I said I wasn't trying to be in Vegas, but Kevin Janison and them swarmed around me. And I said, I'm really trying to leave. I don't want to be here. And she said, no, we want to swarm around you, and you're being trapped in the state of Nevada. I said, bullshit. I'm not staying in Nevada. I'm moving back to Rhode Island where my kids are. You know what I mean? That's where the fuck they are.
So your kids from Rhode Island, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no dealings out here. I have nothing to do out here.
Okay.
Whatever. The pretty little picture that you have with us is thrown in a garbage in the city that they took the whole Las Vegas, and I was with them, and then I can't remember. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know you could do that to a fucking human. I said, Stacy, you smush. You mad that Stephanie gave me a new baby? And when we hung, they was kicking him in his face, dropping him in.
Your babies?
Yeah.
They was kicking your kids?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I said, all because I prefer the pretty one who could use glitter. I said, it was my kid. So a man named Boston came, And when he came, he said, if this bitch try to say that she the original, I'm finna do some shit that's illegal. So I don't know how to deal with them. Y'all are blessed. You know what I mean? You could scrap the nigga. Y'all bodies ain't gonna deteriorate like mine. You know, he came all the way from space when he first saw me. He said, you know, when you look ugly and stupid, nobody. He said, I know, it's cool, Stacey, you know, don't fool me. And I said, I only came here for a show, you know, because all the stars are here, so it's, you know, money. And she said, you ain't getting back with him. I burnt your kid for just sitting there and forcing me to listen to it.
What year did you come out here to Vegas? You remember how long you been out here in Vegas?
2015.
2000. Oh, that's a minute. Okay.
Right. You know.
So your kids, they still in Rhode Island, you say?
They've always resided there.
Okay.
They run me around in circles. And I said, you know, you're turning into snot. Like I never seen that before. A big ass body person like you know. I'm 5'8", I'm Tona, you know. And I was like, I can't take what they're doing. They're really trying to evaporate. Like, see my skin?
Yes. I see your skin. So you've been here since 2015 and you worked out here, you said.
Yeah.
What did you work? You worked at like the casinos or something, or housekeeping or something?
The airport.
Airport. How did you like it?
I did like it. It was good. It was something. I worked graveyard.
Why you not working up there anymore?
Because this dude used to make fun of me, and like he was like, "Cause you think you pretty." I said, "This."
They was jealous.
Yeah. I said, "She's turning into shit. I'm turning a human into like shit."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Okay, please don't do that to me." You know what I mean?
Right.
I work from, where is it? Smith's up the street.
Yes. Smith, you talking about the Smiths right here on Windmill Lane, Las Vegas Boulevard?
Mm-hmm.
Or another Smith's?
It's on Nellis.
Nellis?
Where one?
Yeah, it's a lot of Smiths. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of Smiths in Vegas.
Yeah, they said if she was really the cute one, y'all better run because it's a man in Tucson that'll never forgive her because he said she tried to fuck my little cousin when she was 12.
She tried to fuck your little cousin?
Yeah.
A female tried to fuck your little cousin?
Yeah, we was 12-year-olds. There was 12 and 13.
Was it a boy or a girl?
A little girl.
Oh, wow. So she like women?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I said, if you're sitting right here, I said, I don't remember that because I was in a 5th grade in Cornwall Hall. 5th grade. I'll never forgive you. That's why my Your Honor is not your Your Honor. And Vegas Shoe Plus closed. You know, I said, but people that can't fly in where I tell them can't be forgiven. I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue. You know, all I know is my baby was 12. He got burnt on his shoulder, on his left arm.
This your oldest child?
Yeah. And I said, I'm tired of y'all bothering me. I didn't do nothing to y'all, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, she's turning into shit. There ain't nothing you could do. Like, leave her. I'm the real naughty world. She never had no babies by me. These pictures I'll show you on the phone, them and his kids.
Right.
You know?
Let me ask you, is your parents still stay in Rhode Island? Your parents still up there, or are they somewhere else?
My parents out here.
In Vegas? Oh, so your parents in Vegas. So have you ever reached out to them, like to ask them if you could be around them or something?
No, I kept telling people I'm not allowed around my family.
Oh.
I don't know what to do, you know what I mean?
Right.
She said, well, you perished. That's why when we all moved, we re-graduated just so that we wouldn't relate to you. I said, it's not that serious, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All I said is my baby wanted me and I went and got a McDouble and I didn't want to be at my mom's house. And I didn't know that was him. And I was trying to tell the dude my story and I was like, oh my God, that's my son. And I told him that. And he drove around or whatever. So when we got there, I walked back out and my son wasn't there. I did walk back out, you know? And he said, whatever is talking is not human. Everybody that's human can testify that the girl that they're looking at is not the girl in the pictures that you're about to see.
So where's your baby father right now then? Is he in Vegas, locked up, or in Rhode
He's not
Island?
locked up or nothing. He sits in my face, parading around me. And then I woke back up and I'm sitting right here in front of you. I said, Jamel, come on. It's just me.
You can still see him.
And then I woke up on the side of the street. I said, Jamel, stop. I said, you should be electrocuted because you caught something and you thought that it went away and it didn't. And I said, yes, it did. I said, I had all my paperwork. I said, my test, it wasn't rigged. They didn't just sit in an office. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't sit in an office and say, here, we're just going to say that, you know? Forgive me, Jenny, if I could use the same body to go back in time to count thrusts to say that your body was on top of her. It wasn't a Republican black white boy. It supposedly it was under a white Republican boy, an Indian boy, and a Mexican boy. And I said it wasn't. It was a girl, and I used her body. And I said, and now you can't remember when I put Sherman in your food, and all your hair fell out.
You put Sherman in his food?
Sherman my food.
And he put Sherman your food? Oh, wow. That's what they use over here in Vegas and California. You know, they call it the butt naked, the wet. That makes you hallucinate. It makes you do all kind of crazy. Get naked. It makes you do all kind of stuff out here on the West Coast. So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So how many kids do you got total?
I only had two because I went through so much abuse with the first one that I said, what's the fuck the difference between bitches and niggas? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't dare have another fucking kid by some nigga that y'all admire. He king of abuse. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and if he, you know, if I don't make it, y'all, please help me to get away from them. And they didn't. I said, is she human? Because if a motherfucking bug start talking to y'all, run. You know what I mean?
Right. So I know you say you don't have your kids. So where your kids staying at now? They at your mom and dad's house or?
Rhode Island.
Oh,
They've always been with their dad.
Oh, okay. I got you. But you want to be back with your kids?
Yeah. All I asked them to do is give me a ticket back there. I'll braid, you know, or whatever. I said, I can't get over it. I said he was getting ready to go to his prom, and God knows what they did for you to end up having to sit back at a table looking like a goddamn roach because you can't fathom sitting with your own motherfucking son.
Right.
I said, that's not correct. I've always loved my kids, and I've always did good with my kids, and I told you I wanted my son. And I wanted my son away from him because his dad used to slap him and shit like that.
He used to slap your son?
Yeah, it's his son too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. But you didn't agree with it at all?
No. And I said, Stacy, come on. We're doing magical things. Why won't you grab your child? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I do grab him. Why won't he grab me? You know? And I said, well, whatever. Whoever you birth, was getting stabbed by Jenny. He said, Stacy, please come here. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm going to keep sending people to, you know, that you're duck. You're underneath every fucking body in the world.
So when the last time you seen your kids, Renee? You remember the last time you visited them?
The last time that I actually seen them, it was the 16th.
Oh, 2016?
No. It was the 16th birthday party.
Oh, okay.
And I was pissed, girl. I was crying because I said, that's 6 fucking years that you're taking out of my life and you didn't give me nothing. You know? I said, go back to the nigga you picked on. Or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I've been done. When the fuck wasn't I with Stephanie? And I said, nigga, no. I said, everybody told us we was in the same state. And I told her, if she don't get on the right bus so that she can get away from us, then I'm gonna do something heinous. I said, for what?
Well, was this your daughter you was talking about, or was it your son that you wanted to come with you or something?
My son. He said, Mom, it's okay. You can come with me. Because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my dad, that he'll take people that went to Holly Houston and move them just so you could look like a fucking pile of shit.
So, let me ask you, Renee, would you rather your kids be out here closer to you, like in Vegas, or would you rather them still stay out there in Rhode Island?
They were supposed to come out here. He was supposed to go to basic.
Yeah, basic high school you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Then I said, y'all hurry up. She a piece of shit. Don't none of us like you. We drug him off his couch because he was literally living fine. He went in his kitchen, fixed a bowl of ice cream. And I said, what did I do to y'all? You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I said, you're like the president would have stopped getting inside of me, you know? And he said, you complete mush. That's why the diaper that Stephanie changed, everybody was clapping saying, see, she a better fuck than you. You ain't never been with Ariel. You hella ugly. You're stupid. You're mad that I fucking put my dick in Stephanie, fucked her, and got her pregnant.
So he was messing with a friend that you knew, or
She's
one?
my first cousin.
Oh, so your cousin's pregnant by him too?
Mm-hmm.
So it's you and her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. So how you feel about your cousin Stacy? You say, right? Is it Stacy? How you feel about that? That is you and your cousin. She shouldn't have did what she did, or
I told her she was a loser. I said, that's stupid. What are you trying to do?
Why would she not get another man instead of your man?
He wasn't even my man no more. Whatever, you eat puke, you eat shit. You know, if you're so beautiful, why the fuck would Mitt Romney get ghosts like that and have you sit in front of a man who's trying his hardest to say, nah, I'm a black man and I'm looking at a fucking real woman who just turned into a bag of shit. You know? I went into the institution like twice.
Twice you went there? How long did you stay? The first time and the second time, how long did you stay? I stayed a year the first time I went.
I did let me see, they did 72 hours, so that's 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
8 days.
The second time you went, it was 8 days, or the first time it was 72 hours you said?
Yeah.
And the second time, how long did you stay?
8 days.
Okay. In Vegas, right? I didn't do the one in Vegas. I went to the one in Reno, Nevada. I don't know if you heard of Reno, Nevada, up northern Nevada. I went to that one. And they had me in there for a year. I went from Job Corps when I first stayed in there. So I didn't like it at all. Trust me, I didn't like it. The food was cool, but it stayed cold in the rooms every day. And they give you one little thin sheet to sleep, and the lights is constantly on inside the room when you sleep. I did not like staying in there.
I didn't know why they would do that, you know?
Right.
They watched me turn into something.
They gave you meds? What kind of medication was this? I was on Seroquel. What kind did they give you?
They gave me Lexapro the first time. The second time they gave me Abilify.
I've had Abilify. Make you itch and scratch a lot, and you can't sleep. I had that. And what else did they give you?
And Risperidol and Vega. What is it called? Visceral.
It wasn't Viking, was it?
That's why you can't get back to where you was.
I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. And do you still take the meds, or you don't take them at all? I don't take mine either. Trust me, I don't take mine either. I don't like the side effects to give you the long run. I don't like it. Make you feel weird. So after you took all them, how did you feel after you stopped taking it? Did you you felt better, or you feel like you need to probably get on more, or you don't want to take them no more?
Psych medication is not for human consumption. But they said, Stacy, you stunk because they kept saying that your pussy stinks.
That's what they said in the crazy what
Everywhere.
in the mental institution.
Everywhere.
Wow.
I had on a black dress that was brown with tan on it. I wasn't fucking anybody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said she vanishing as we speak. I said I had already won. She said I start stabbing them too because they start sending people around going ee. I said they killing me, you know.
You told the nurse or the doctor that? And what did they say to you after you told them?
They said it's okay. You're okay. You're gonna be released. It's all right. I said all right.
So did they say you was trying to like commit suicide or something? Did they say anything like that? You was trying to kill yourself or something? That's how I first went. When they said I tried to kill myself, that's how I first went. And they kept me in there for almost a year. No lie. So you went out here in Nevada to the places, the institutions, and they finally released you. So when was the last time you worked? And you think you can remember last time you had a job?
2017.
Okay.
I said that girl was the family, and I could fly anybody to Jamaica that I want to. She fucked her and held her and told her that she wouldn't do it again, and then she regretted it. And then supposedly she met Jamel, and they picked up everybody. I said, oh well, if you're sitting there now, find the dude that tried to fill on you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They was having everybody. I said, and we was all at the airport just taunting me, harassing, until I lose everything. And I did, you know.
Right.
And I said, that was me. And she took my favorite picture and threw it.
She threw it?
Yeah. He said, because you're your faggot, you're your goal.
Mm.
You don't know Cherry. You don't know none of us. When I took you out of Ghost Whispers, you were clean as hell. Now you can't.
That's your hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, what was your, when you, if you did it, what was your drug of choice? Like, you know, everybody smoke weed these days. They do meth, whatever, spice, ice. They do everything. What was your choice?
I don't do
none.
No.
Drink, nothing. Just the medication that they gave you, just the medicine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I said is I was about to be 37, and they just made me turn into shit.
But you rather have your kids back in Vegas with you, they be closer to you. Okay. So how long you been on this side of town over here on Windmill Lane and Las Vegas Boulevard? How long you been on this side of town over here?
I don't know. I woke up and it was 2024.
2000, okay. You like it over here or you don't like it on this side at all? You don't?
Yeah. Stop saying all you said was highway. I used my foot and was kicking him in his face.
Oh, your baby daddy?
They was, my mama and everybody.
Did you stay with your mom or your dad when you was out here?
I stayed with both of them. Then my mama ran to him and was like, Tracy, remember when your daughter was watching me watch her porno flick and
your mom said this?
Yeah. I'm just having a bad luck. Like,
yeah.
They just doing every evil thing that you can think of, and I'm just disintegrating. Your kind ain't welcome around here.
This is your mom telling you?
That this, every motherfucking president in the United States, they brought Megan, they brought every fucking body. So why the fuck aren't you by any of them with your kids? How do I know? I said, Stacy, Jug even flew back to Africa and said that girl is mesh. She ain't never met no man named Cuba. She tied the knot already and you're jealous of her. That's why you're the fingerling and you're sitting there and your kids got thrown in the garbage.
Thrown in the garbage.
Thrown in the garbage.
Wow. Who threw them in the garbage?
He, different people was just going around following him. Yeah, right. You needed a pill and you wouldn't tell people. I was like, Brenda, leave me the fuck alone. I did not need no fucking pills or anything. You know?
Have they thought you did pills before, or they just assumed you did pills?
When I was living fine, I did Lortabs.
Yeah, okay.
That was mine. I take Lortabs.
What about summers of oxycodons?
Mm-hmm.
None of them just
Lortab.
Okay.
And they said they feeling good. And he let the whole hood, all men that act like my dad, come in my face like this, hitting me in my face, hitting it, doing this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that's why you ugly and dirty, and we just saw you and you vanished without a trace.
This what all the guys telling you?
Yeah. That's why I don't need weed, and my name is Stephanie.
Right. And you don't mess with weed no more then. Okay. And your oldest son, you say 16, and you got a daughter.
2 boys.
Two? How much? How long?
2 boys.
Two boys. So one's 16, the other one like 12. You say?
15.
Oh, 15. Oh, back to back, and no other kids. Okay.
That's why you not caught by either one of them, and whoever said that your feet stink sprayed you and told you that's why you can't find 2 people that you love the most, because we raped them, beat them to death, and then threw them in the trash.
Is that what they said, or that's what you said? You said?
That's what they said.
Oh wow, that's crazy. But your kids love you. They definitely want to be around you and they want to see you again.
Because what happened was, he said, he go, hi, mommy. I said, hey, Pookie.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I said, you about to go to your dance? And he said, yeah. I said, Mama, why you not going to the dance? He said, because I don't feel comfortable. I said, all right, just let me know what's going on. You know, I should have a flight.
Was this his prom dance that he was supposed to?
No, this dance was just, I think he was in the 8th grade.
And this is out there in Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just me. So it's just, you know, I said this so many times, if it's just me and you, and I said, yeah, but I appreciate how they hung it because my name Hammock. And I told her, I speak Spanish like Cuba. You never gave me no fucking baby. My baby mama named Stephanie. My second baby mama named Randy. And you a dirty ass husband who trying to prove that you had JJ and Jamar.
Is this what he's saying?
Yeah.
So how many baby mamas? 3? And the same baby daddy you got? Oh wow. And all their kids older than yours or younger than yours?
Mine's is the oldest.
Oh, yours. Oh, so he got ones underneath yours. Okay, I got you.
He got 5 kids.
5? So he got 3 by other people and the first 2 by you. Okay, I got you.
And everybody said, I got you. He said, Stacy, come on, you're not living with him. Your pussy tastes like shit. You said you wasn't with this one black nigga.
So he stable on his baby mamas?
No, it's his house.
Oh, okay, I got you. So why none of them stand with him? Why none of his other baby mamas stand with him?
They all stay with him.
All 3 of them stay with him?
I don't. They do. I don't know why he made me have a mental problem. Because you're gross, you're infected, you have AIDS. I followed her for
He got AIDS?
No, he said I have AIDS.
He said you got it?
Yeah.
Can he can't prove it.
No, they couldn't. I in fact showed my paperwork 3 motherfucking times.
So why you keep saying it, then?
And I said, nigga, you can't lie. I said, well, look at you now, since you was so fucking pretty. That's why we flew and I reneged. Then they start laughing at me, bagging on me.
But none of your kids got AIDS either, right? None of your kids, exactly. None of them got no disease. None of your kids got it.
Yeah. That's why you the fingerling, and I wouldn't have never readopted you. That's why whatever you contracted, your son contracted too.
All right, we're going to pause this one.
Yeah.